Here we got a test of a dual radiator cooler I'm working on. This is a prototype. I call it the waterboard. Gitmo cooling with your waterboard. Gitmo cooling. I'd have to get that website. Gitmo cooling. Anyway, this is got a fair amount of little details to it. It's all tubes under compression, holding these mahogany sideboards. And then got filters which can be removed and dusted out, or you can just blow them out from the inside. And got the pump decoupled. It's got little anti-vibration grommets there so that you won't hear the hum of the pump. It's kind of an unconventional thing. As you can see, the pump's upside down. Oh my God. This unit could be run like this, or it could be run, you know, like this, upright. I kind of like it upright myself. I think that looks really cool. Plus, when you're bleeding it, upright's going to be a lot easier for getting the air out of the radiators. And it takes up less space. Stuff that thing in the corner. Now, right now I just got this gubbin thing up here because I don't have enough fittings in the shop tonight to get it together properly, but I left the reservoir loose because you could adjust the position of it. If you were going upright, you could come in between the tubes, come up through the top. And I just got a storm water block here on there just to offer a little resistance, give it a kind of an impression of what it's like. I still got to neaten up the leads, just no big deal. Neaten up the leads for the fans, and might make a position for a rheostat on it somewhere. But I made it so you could set a, if you have it like this, you could set your PC case on top of it. Now I gotta, what I would do is for the PC cases, I would put little rubber stops on there screwed into the side to trap the feet so that when the case is sitting, it couldn't slide out, and also keep it above all this stuff. This is all still just a prototype, so I'm still working on the bracketry, but I like the concept of it. I like the fact that it's small, and this area here, this could be covered with perforated metal mesh. All I need to do is just route a track all the way around it. And but enough talk. Let's fire this thing up. I've got some fluid in it. I can see it needs more, but we'll just give it a little shot anyway. Well, you can see the pump draws great. So even though the pump is upside down, it doesn't matter. That's what we call Druid logic. The Druid looks at it. The Druid goes, it's going to work. Somehow, we just know it. And then I just do stuff, and then it works. And I didn't want to put a mess of ports on a reservoir. It's a pain in the ass making these reservoirs anyway, and I wanted to get this thing done tonight, so I made a simple cylinder reservoir. And what it really does is it just kind of adds some capacity to the line. You don't really need a reservoir in here. This entire thing could be done with a T-line. You could skip the reservoir. You could just have a T-line going straight down into the pump, and you could use the tubing as your reservoir, which is really a much more hardcore type water cooling thing. But reservoirs do look cool, and they do add a little bit of capacity. So the pumps, you know, when it's drawing, it's not just sucking a tube dry, it's sucking a whole cylinder dry. So when you're bleeding and filling and stuff, it does make it a little bit easier if you have that capacity. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to, I think it's probably going to make a full run this time. I'm just putting this marker in here just in case it wants to geyser water into the air. Okay, let's shoot it again. Let's see. I hear you humming away. Oh, pump's cavitating for some reason. You know what it is? I bet you it helps to tilt this thing to get it running. Yep, I got air bubbles coming out of it and whatnot. let's get this going here. There we go. Major suction. Okay, so we've pushed a lot of air out of the radiator. Well, I'm going to stop the video at this point and start up another one.